Hello everybody. Just wanted to show you what I do for my mango tree right here. This is a smudge pot and it's got a lid, smokestack. This is a combustion chamber really, and also there too, but a lot of the combustion comes here. This is the return pipe. It's a U shape that as the heat rises with the smoke, it gets returned into the bottom, superheating the oil, which makes it burn more efficiently and cleanly. So I have a little bit of gas. That's how I started. This is a little bit of a hack. I learned this on YouTube also. I forget who, it was quite a number of years ago. But you can use a wick, like a paper towel, dip it in, light it, and let it burn out. It'll light it that way. It takes a little longer and it's a little bit dirtier, more smoke. This way, it lights faster with less smoke. First, you gotta open the lid. This is the, you can't see it there, but this is the, what do you call it? Like a, dampener for it. So I'm gonna open this, pour the gas in. Do not pour gas in this after it's been running and goes out. Don't pour gas in it for two reasons. One, it could reignite and shoot fire out and burn you. Because gas, you're burning the vapors, not the actual liquid. And the other reason is if it doesn't light on fire, it's gonna create the heat that it's already in there is going to, how do I say it? It's going to evaporate, create more vapors, well, much more vapor, and it will cause it to, depending on how well it's put together, it could pop it loose, pop some parts loose, or just burn your hand, shoot a big flame out and burn your hand. So not a good idea in general. That back over here because it's got gas on it. Okay, so I did run this last night, so it probably doesn't have a whole lot of fuel in it, but I just want to show you how it lights. Got it in. See, it burns pretty clearly. Open that up. I'll bring you over here. Stop. Ooh, like that. Don't do that. It's not hot enough yet. I gotta let it heat up and burn all the gas out. It's gotta heat up first. Oh, there's water in it. I can hear water in it. Well, this would be a good lesson of why you don't want water in your smudge pot. I think it's gonna light. That's how it's supposed to sound. I'll bring you over here. That's how it's supposed to sound here. But I think it's got water in it, so it's wanting to go out. So I opened it up a little bit more. And get it hotter. This is how it's supposed to sound. but I think it's either low on fuel or a little bit of water in there. I don't hear the water anymore, so that's good. Might just be low on fuel. It gets hot. It's very warm. You can feel it. It's putting out quite a bit of heat right now. So this will get red hot if you have it adjusted on high. It'll get red hot. But let's see what that does. I might just leave it burn like this. It'll probably go out after a few minutes because I think it's mostly out of fuel. But that is how you do it. This is the dampener. There's 3 settings: high, so all the way opens high. 2 openings is low, or not low, medium. So you slide this down, it'll cover that hole. That's medium, and then you slide it further, it'll cover that hole, and that's low when that one's open. Then off is shut that off, put the lid on, and that's off. So that's pretty much how you do it. It's actually lighting pretty good now, which is good. Let me turn off the flash. See if I don't know how you turn off the flash. But anyway, what does it look like inside? Like that. I'm gonna leave that on very much because it gets hot. Let's see. There you go. Can you see in there? Anyway, smudge pot. Yeah, it's quite warm. It's like sitting by a fire, actually. It's about the same amount of heat coming off this. Okay, it's burning. That's good. I'll leave it like that for tonight and let it burn out. Sometimes if water gets inside in a rain, really heavy rain, or you forget to shut the lid, which I've done before, forget to shut that, it rains, and obviously you get a lot of water in there. And then you light it again, the oil will light for a little while, because oil floats on top of water. And then when the water starts superheating, you'll hear it crackling and spitting, just like you dip your food in a deep fryer. It sounds a lot like that, if you've ever deep fried. A lot of spattering and crackling going on. And then it sometimes chugs a lot, like hiccups really badly, and goes out, and you have a lot of smoke. What happens is the water comes up, bubbles up outside of the oil, and will instantly vaporize to steam, and the steam will put fire out, because that's what water does, it puts fire out. So that's what happens. But yeah, it's very hot. It's actually pretty warm. This is my mango. That's what I'm trying to keep warm. Last night it got to 37 degrees here, which is quite cold for here. So we're over here in Southern California in the Inland Empire, and 37 degrees is fairly cold for us. Anyway, that's it. It's running. I'm gonna leave that running all night. It's pretty safe. You're not gonna have to worry about any flare-ups or anything. It usually doesn't ever do that. So anyway, yeah, any questions about it, feel free to ask in the comments. I looked into buying these right now. I bought this one used for $80 a couple years ago, before COVID. Now, for this same used one, you're looking at about, oh, it's bright. You're looking at about, I think I saw the cheapest one I saw was $199 for used. And new ones are like insane, $750. A couple years ago they were only like $350. Now they're like $750. It's ridiculous. So I'm not sure what's going on. There must be a higher demand for them or something, but they went up in price a lot. So I will not be buying one anytime soon, but this one should last me at least another year. Sometimes they you know, it's sitting on ground. I shouldn't have it on ground. I should have it on a stone or something, or bricks or whatever. But if you have it on the ground, they get, you know, it's out in the weather. It gets rained on, and the soil gets wet, so it does rust, and it will rust through slowly, and you'll get a leak. And you do not want a leak when you have oil in there. I use the fuel I use is when I change my car oil, I use that recycled, or not recycled, but used motor oil. I have some fry oil in there as well. You can use gas, or not gasoline. Do not use gasoline. You can use diesel or kerosene also. Gasoline you do not use for fuel in this at all. You only use it, if at all, you only use it in a small amount, like a couple ounces, to help light it, and that's it. Don't use it for fuel, because that won't be good. You don't want to superheat gasoline. You'll find really bad things happening. So yeah, that is it. Have a good evening, and thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all the usual stuff. I should put it out for you, but I'll show you how to put it out. No, I want to leave it running because I don't want to start it when it's been out already. So turn it off, slide this over to here, close all those holes, and then it'll die down. This is not hot. It's a little warm, but it's not hot to the touch. Quickly put that on. Very quickly. You don't even have to do it all the way at first, but you'll have to come back and hit it a couple times to seal it. But that will dampen it. Another gentleman bought one online that didn't have this, and he happened to have a pot that fit the top of the rim, and you just put it upside down over the top of this, and that works too. Doesn't even have to fit, actually. As long as it fits over this and lays flat, it will snuff it out, just like a candle snuffer. It's late. It's about, I think, 11 something at night, so I'm a little bit tired. Anyway, just want to show you this. I'm gonna let this run for my mango. It's not supposed to get as cold. It's supposed to get like 40 degrees. So I just want to make sure that it's okay. Pookie, come here, Pooks. This is Pookie. Hi, Pooks. My kitty. She's 15 years old. Hi, Pookie. Hi, Pookie. Anyway. Hi, Pooks. Have a good night. See you next time.